Pisces. This is Amanda from By Luna's Light. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to bring you your August 2021 love reading. Now this is a reading intended for those who are in separation or who are in union, but if you are single, this could lead to some insight as well. So please, as always, just take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. This is a collective reading as well. So again, take what resonates for you. Okay. I'm going to open up your reading today with Stellar Energy Oracle by Interstellar Tarot. She is also on YouTube and Instagram. I love her decks. They are amazing. So let's get started. Angels and guides, please come forward for my Pisces. What do my Pisces need to know in regards to their love life for August 2021? Okay, bottom of the deck we have Broken Silence. And it says honesty, courage, and expression. Open up, be vulnerable, and express your true feelings. So perhaps you're holding back from telling someone how you truly feel at this moment. Now, this could be anyone in your circle already. It could be someone that you've been with in the past. It can be someone you're currently with. Maybe you really need to break that silence and speak your truth at this time. But either way, speaking up is what is needed. Holding it back will not be able, it won't bring your relationship forward to where it needs to be. Now we have your first card, reach out, contact, exchange, and touch. Take the initiative to reach out. So if you're in separation, which is kind of what I'm picking up on here, it's time to break that silence between you two. It's time to be the one to make that first move, to reach out to them. Because right now there's a disconnect. You two are very much needing that time out to do your own thing, to see where you need to heal and to expand your life. But at the same time, as much as there's a reason for you two to be apart for your own growth, there's a better reason for you two to come back together. And it seems like it's going to be in divine timing, because we have the divine timing card here. So it says faith, fortune, and destiny. Trust in divine timing. So this could be divine timing now, saying it's time to reach out. Maybe this is kind of that message for some of you where you've been teeter-tottering, wondering, kind of really wanting to reach out, but not knowing how you'll be received, not knowing the outcome if you speak up. Rejection hurts. I get that. And so there's always that little bit of fear behind you or behind anyone who is trying to reconcile or to reach out and speak their truth within their heart. There's always that risk involved. But this risk is worth taking because we have wedding bells coming in here. And it says marriage, commitment, and union. Wedding bells are ringing. So this is a higher level of commitment. There's a possibility of a very higher level of commitment here. Could be a soulmate energy coming through for you. Someone that you just click with. Yes, there's a reason why you're separated at this time. But again, those reasons are lessons to learn and grow. And if you can overcome those and work through those together, there's a great possibility that this relationship is going to surpass your expectations. Okay, I'm also going to choose a couple of the Stellar Rainbow Oracle deck, also by Interstellar Tarot. Angels and guides, please come forward for my Pisces. What do my Pisces need to know in regards to their love life for August 2021? Okay. So the bottom of the deck, we have confident, secure, and self-assured. So I feel like your confidence is needed at this time. It's time to reestablish that confident nature within you, to reach out, to be the one to come forward and break that silence between you two. Um, I also feel like you're really drawn to how confident this person is. Perhaps it's that sure feeling that they have about themselves, that confidence within them that just draws you back in, which is fair enough. Like it's a very attractive quality in someone when they know who they are and when they're owning who they are. And I really feel like that is one of those qualities that is just drawing you in. So your first card here is Cancer, ruled by the moon. So you could be dealing with a Cancerian. This could also indicate that there's a lot of emotions involved, or if also with the moon is about things kind of being hidden. So there could be some secrets going on or hidden emotions. Maybe someone's not truly telling the other how they feel. That's possibly why you need to break the silence and open up about how you're truly feeling about this situation, about this person. I mean, some of you might not even, or they might not know that you love them or that you want to be with them. So it's really breaking that silence and allowing the fear and the illusions to fade away so that you can speak your truth and be honest and open about how you truly feel with this person. Now we have Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter. So you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. That fiery, confident sign there. Sagittarius are very driven, very passionate creatures. So there's a lot of passion here between you two. I am seeing triple fours as well with the number 1. So this is also divinely guided. Fours are all about angel guidance. And with the number 1, that's manifestation. So you're truly manifesting this person into your life. Now we have creative, artistic, and clever. So Spirit just gave me something very different with this card. They basically said it's time to get creative on how to bring this person back into your life. So if you're finding it difficult to reach out to them, maybe there's a more subtle way at first that you can open up the lines of conversation. But it's time to get creative to really draw this person in. Perhaps you or them are very creative as well. Maybe you're really into painting or creating things with your hands, and that's kind of one of the things that are truly attracting them to you or you to them, however that suits your story here. Okay, so I'm going to open up your tarot reading with the Witch's Tarot here. Angels and guides, please come forward for my Pisces. What do my Pisces need to know in regards to their love life for August 2021? Okay. Just trying to get this all organized here. Fit it all into the camera. Okay. So bottom of the deck, overall energy is the 6 of Swords in the reverse. So there's still difficult times going on right now between you two, and that's possibly why you're not in connection. That's why you're not speaking out at this time, um, because there's still a lot of turmoil. There's a lot of turmoil and a lot of healing that still needs to happen. So this is kind of that timeout period. With the Magician in the reverse, it means that you're really not manifesting this person back into your life just yet. You see them, you want them, you realize how you feel about them, but there's a timeout right now. You're not really drawing them into you, and it's because you're really taking this time to heal with this Three of Swords in the reverse. You're needing this time to heal. There's something going on here, either that happened between you two, or perhaps this is some sort of past life or childhood trauma that kind of crept into the relationship and kind of self-sabotaged. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, there could have been some self-sabotaging going on here as well. We all have triggers. We all have past, like we all have these traumas, and they get triggered by people when we come into union. Um, so it depends. Like, you could have triggered them, or vice versa, or both, and that's truly what needs to be healed at this time, is realizing where those triggers stem from and why you got triggered, and how you can heal where that trigger comes from. Now we have Temperance, the need for balance, that time to balance out, not only your own emotions and your healing, but the the relationship itself, balancing out the dynamic of the relationship. So I'm really sensing just that you guys needed time to cool off, to kind of calm down, to figure out where you both stand at this time as well. Because we do have the Five of Cups coming forward. There is regret here. There's regret in regards to how you guys separated or what happened between you two. But the problem is that you're focusing too much on what you've lost and not what is still standing here. You still have two cups here. So there is something salvageable here for sure. And that's why you haven't been able to move on from this person. It's because you have this divine connection, and this person just gets you. So it's really hard to just completely walk away after whatever it is that went down between you two, because there's still that soul tie there. Now we have the Queen of Cups. So again, you could be dealing with a Cancerian or another water sign. But this is also indicating that there's someone here that has a lot of emotions involved, invested. This could be you, maybe because you are a water sign. This could be your energy, where you're feeling things deep right now. And I mean, as water signs, I'm also a water sign. We do feel things very deeply, and that could be the wounding that has happened, where maybe they're not quite on the same level. Maybe they don't understand. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer or a Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a Cancer, it could be that you both are severely emotional at this time, especially around the full moon time. That is when it kind of heightens the emotions invested and involved between two people. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius, well, that's kind of hot and cold, right? Emotional and fiery. So there's going to be some difficult times. Doesn't mean that it can't be worked through, though. So with the Queen of Cups, there's a lot of emotions involved here, a lot of deep emotions invested. Someone's feeling very, with this in the upright, someone's feeling very open about their emotions, though. So it could be that you're feeling ready to talk about it, to express how you feel. Because it shows me with the Five of Wands in the reverse that the fighting is over. There's no more conflict involved here. There's this time, this period of rest, and I feel like whatever anger was attached to this separation is now diminishing. It's now starting to subside. Maybe you're even starting to see things from their angle or from a different perspective, or vice versa. But regardless, it's like the storm is still currently, like with the Six of Wands in the reverse, you're still in the thick of it, but the storm, the hurricane, let's say, has subsided. So now you're dealing with the aftermath. And now we have the High Priestess in reverse. So this is someone who's not really following their intuition here, or not being able to see things very clearly. I feel like you're still kind of a little clouded. Perhaps your person is not being able to see things from a different perspective or a higher perspective. We are going to clarify these cards though to get a better idea. Which ones would I like to use? I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot. Okay, angels and guides, please come forward for my Pisces. What do my Pisces need to know in regards to their love life for August 2021? Why is the Magician in the reverse? Yeah, with the Two of Cups. So you're not manifesting this relationship back into your life at this time, is exactly what I had already said. That's just confirmation that, yes, you still have a soul tie with this person, as this is the Two of Cups. It's the soulmate energy. But you're in disconnect right now. You're not manifesting them back into your life just yet. You want to start to break that silence. You want to reach out, but something's holding you back. And it's to do with this healing that's going on. Why is this Three of Swords in reverse? So you're healing after an ending here. An ending of a cycle. There's something that went down here. This could have been a karmic cycle with this person. But an ending leads to new beginnings. So if you're wanting closure, some of you might not even want reconciliation with this person. Maybe it's the fact that you want closure. And that's why you want to break that silence and reach out. Closure is great. It helps you to move on in a more positive light. But sometimes we need to create our own closure because others cannot give that to us sometimes. So bear that in mind. What you're seeking might not be there to take. You might need to find your own way to close this chapter. But there is the chance of rebirth here. So if this is a karmic cycle with someone, doesn't necessarily mean it needs to be over with that person if you don't want it to be, or if they don't want it to be, like if you both want to work on it. It's simply that something that hurt you in the past, whatever karmic cycle that hurt you with this person, is now over and it's in the past. You're healing from it. Now we have Temperance. Why is Temperance here? With the Chariot card, we have another Cancerian card. So we have 3 Cancerian cards here on the table. So some of you are dealing with a Cancerian. The Chariot is overcoming obstacles, success over obstacles. And that's what this balance is really trying to balance out with the Temperance card. Really trying to balance out your own emotions, your own energy, your own feelings for this person and them as well. Taking this time out to find balance and harmony within this relationship again. And that's going to help bring success over this obstacle that has gotten in your way. This fight, whatever tore you two apart, there is victory over this if you want to move forward with them. And you're in control of this. With the Chariot card, you are the one in control of where this destination goes. You're the one who's going to be reaching out. You're the one who's going to take control of the Chariot. You're directing it. So the ball is in your court, Pisces. Now we have 5 of Cups. Why is the 5 of Cups here? Wow. 5 of Cups with the 5 of Cups. Yes, so there is on both sides. There is a lot of grief over how this went down. There's a lot of regret. I feel like on both ends, both you and your person are both deeply regretting what was said, what was done, how things went. And it's time to focus on those 2 of Cups that are still standing if you want to move forward with them. Why is this Queen of Cups here? With the Ace of Swords. So there's still emotions going on, a lot of heavy emotions, and that's possibly why you're not communicating at this time. The Ace of Swords in the reverse means there's a delay in communication here. And that's why this divine timing is coming in. It needs to come in at the right time. Not when you're heated, not when you're um, feeling too vulnerable, even. If you're feeling needy or too vulnerable, you're going to reach out too much. Um, I know that sounds kind of backwards, but there is, when you kind of reach out in a more desperate kind of way. I don't want to say that in a negative way, but when you're more missing them so much that it kind of flows out of you, all these emotions just flow out of you. It can be overwhelming for the other person to receive that kind of attention or reaching out. So it's finding that balance. It's communicating when you're in a proper state of mind and emotions where you can clearly articulate how you truly feel without holding anything back or overdoing it. It's that fine balance of, this is my heart. Do you want this again? Do you want this with me? Now we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. No more fighting. Yeah, so Seven of Wands in reverse. There's no more defensiveness anymore. You're not feeling the need to put up a defense against this person in regards to a fight. So they're no longer fighting with you. You're no longer fighting with them. The conflict is over and your defenses are now coming down. You're now feeling able to move forward again. And we have the High Priestess in reverse with the Four of Wands in the reverse. So perhaps with this High Priestess, I feel like in the past you could have seen a future with this person. With the Four of Wands, it's in the upright, usually like the halfway to marriage card, a proposal, like any proposal, basically. It could be a marriage proposal or a proposal to move in together or to be boyfriend, girlfriend. But this is in the reverse, so I feel like you're not quite seeing the big picture here anymore. Maybe you're a little tentative with what has happened throughout this time. Is you're questioning, do I see a future with this person? I feel like you want to give it another go because you want to reach out. You want to break the silence. There's wedding bells here. So perhaps some of you almost got to a marriage. Perhaps some of you were almost married and this kind of broke up. I do feel like there is a desire for reconciliation here on both sides. But at this time, you're just kind of maneuvering through the healing stages. So this is kind of the timeline of August, where right now in the beginning of August coming through, you're not quite manifesting them still. You're still healing. You're ending some sort of like karmic cycle. And then you're going to gain the confidence. Here's that confidence here. Perhaps that's what you need to move forward with this person. You're gaining the confidence to overcome the obstacles, to leave the regret behind, and to start communicating and letting your guard down again. And when you do that, it's just, here's the Eight of Pentacles. You're working towards building something again with this person that is just truly what you've wanted for quite some time. So this is self-mastery. This is really putting in the hard work and effort towards something that you truly want in your life. So if that is the case, if you are not ready to let this person go, it's time to, in August, it's time to slowly put in that amount of work to bring them and you back into union. Okay. I'm going to choose, which one should I do? Signs from Spirit Love Oracle to wrap up your reading today. Angels and guides, please come forward for my Pisces. What do my Pisces need to know in regards to their love life for August 2021? Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have rocket, voyage. So it could be some distance between you two at this time. Maybe you need to bridge that gap between you two, go see them, travel to them. Or this is, maybe you're going on a voyage, kind of like a walkabout to really figure out who you are again before you come back into this union. So your first card is Earn. Yeah, you're mourning the ending of this relationship. I feel like it could still be very fresh for some of you. But what you're doing, this is the death of a cycle here, is what they're saying. Just like this rebirth card that was here. The death of a cycle. So you completed some sort of karmic cycle with this person, and you're mourning the loss of them, but also letting go. When you mourn, you tend to process and let go of the things that are no longer going to be in your life or relevant in your life. And that can also be the old you that perhaps got really hurt by this person, but that is a former you now. You're healing from that. You're growing, you're changing, and you're coming forward out of this cycle, out of this karmic cycle as a new you, as a new person with a lot more lessons involved. Now we have feathers, protection. So spirit has always been there to protect you from the utmost pain. I feel like this disconnect, this breakup, whatever it was, truly shook you, truly hurt you. And spirit might have been dropping a lot of feathers at that time to really convey that you're not alone. You were never alone. This needed to happen for a reason. And I know that doesn't help the situation when I say it needed to happen for a reason, but in hindsight, there will be a lot more clarity involved as to why this needed to happen. And we have Cupid as your last card, love and desire. So there's a lot of love here, and what Cupid does is come into people's lives to reconnect them or to connect them. So Cupid is coming in and is saying, hey, divine timing is coming back. I'm going to help make this happen. And of course, Cupid is an angel, right? So you're being divinely guided back towards each other, is what I'm picking up here with divine timing and Cupid coming in. All right, Pisces, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this resonated for you, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys again next time. Take care.